Hey guys, Tyler here from GarageWarrior.com, your #1 resource for hard-hitting home workouts and living the warrior lifestyle. In this episode of Ask the Warrior, we're talking about what do I do? We had a question from someone who said, what do I do when I follow a 90% strict paleo diet and none of my family will follow suit? They don't believe in what I'm doing right here and they won't follow suit. So it's really a you versus them kind of situation. Now, the biggest thing we need to understand before we take any steps forward on this is that we mustn't pass judgment on someone else's choices. I hear this all the time, and I get in debates with people all the time about this. What are you going to do with your kids? And what are you going to do with this? Are you going to vaccinate? Are you going to circumcise? There's a lot of questions that we have in our lives that people will have a very strong opinion about. Now, it's your job not to pass judgment on someone else making a choice that they feel is best for them at this point in their lives. So #1 thing you got to do to start out with is realize that we are all different and that each person gets to make their own choice. Okay? So that's the #1 place I start. From there, how do you influence people so that they may eventually decide to come on the other side? So if your family's eating a crappy diet and you're eating a really strong whole foods paleo style diet, how do you get them to come over to your side? Well, the #1 way to do that is to lead by example. That's really the only way to do it. If you sit around and you start making comments at your wife or your kids, are you going to eat that? That's going to make you sick. That's going to make you fat. Guess what? You're going to drive a stake in your relationship and it's going to do nothing for you whatsoever. Nothing. So how do you do that? You lead by example. You make sure you stick to that paleo diet. You stick to a good exercise program. You stay strong, fit, and healthy. And when they're ready, when the time is right, and they see that you're healthier than everybody else, and you're stronger than everybody else, and you have a better mindset than everybody else, they'll come your way, and they'll ask you how you did it. And when they do, that's your time to tell them. That's it. Don't judge them. Be an example. If you guys dig this video, click the like button above, and I really appreciate you guys helping me spread the warrior message. If you want some more awesome warrior lifestyle tips and awesome warrior workouts, check out GarageWarrior.com. Thanks for watching.